Wentworth Shire, in the southwest of New South Wales on the banks of the Murray and Darling River, provides stunning views of the rivers and wetlands. But we're here for something different. It's round 2 of the Motorsport Australia Off-Road Championship. It's time for the Pooncarie Desert Dash. On the Brink Motorsport suffered in Section 1 from dust, and Section 2 is 3 laps of the 100-kilometre circuit. Glenn and Dale have just completed their second lap, and the car is in the pits for refuel and checks. The course has now had 3 runs of cars across it. That's 120 competitors. Has it held up?
Yeah, it's chopping up a fair bit as we expected, but we had a good clean run. We had no dust for the entirety of it, so it was perfect for us. So not sure where we'll find out at the end of the day where we are, but yeah, we had as good a run as we could have. Yeah, I'm sure if you're in dust, you'd be struggling just as we were yesterday. It's pretty much the same, just a little bit deeper in the rut, so you've got to take it a lot easier in that tight stuff.
1 lap to go. Any changes in strategy for that lap?
No, we've heard there's a few people who run out of fuel. It would be sucking a fair bit of juice because it's pretty tough going, but no, so long as we keep enough fuel in it and do exactly the same thing, no change in strategy.
So Glenn, really good day today. You've had no dust all day and a great finish.
Yeah, it's amazing what a dust-free run does. So yeah, it looks like we might have cleaned up with the side-by-side. So who'd have thought, after yesterday's run?
Now today there still was dust, and obviously the course was a little bit cut up after 3 laps, but looked pretty good out there.
Yeah, look, it's a real off-road track. It deteriorates as the weekend gets on, but that's what you expect. You're not here to have highways. And no, I think our notes worked really good. Both of us obviously know each other, so it's easy in the car. We had a bit of a drama in the mid-break with misplacing a helmet and having no intercom for the last lap, but look, it didn't slow us up any. He's apparently knows Chinese 6 and everything was all good.
In terms of the championship, this is really good for you.
Yeah, I think that'll give us the lead now, so that's pretty cool. We've always, we're not as fast as the top guys, we're always at 3rd or 4th and that, but the finish is what counts, and to get a good finish and finish first today is cool.
And as we know from last year, consistency is the key in this championship.
Yeah, look, our result last year would have been a whole lot different had we battled on and finished this event last year. We didn't realise how important it was to keep getting those outright finishes, so yeah, it's a good start.
And now we're going from something off-road to something completely different. You're off to another event.
Yeah. What off-road car? No, next week, the Cosworth, so can't wait to get that out, assuming they've got all the gearbox issues fixed, but I'll go and have a few days at Burra and wait for them to turn up.
And that event, obviously completely different and completely different car, but I'm sure you're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's still the long race though, like normally rallying's quite short. I think this weekend we did 440 Ks and next week is 400 Ks in the Cosworth, so it should be good, different but good.
So Dale, not the result that you expected today, but a good result.
Yeah, so who's that? I can hardly see. We've got so much sand. The course deteriorates a lot, which you expect in off-road, but yeah, the amount of sand and stuff coming in through your helmet and everywhere else on that last run, it was so rough. Yeah, hats off to the Can-Am for getting through all that. It was pretty demanding conditions, so yeah, fantastic result.
And that last lap, you had to resort to different style of co-driving.
Yeah, we're doing a bit of jet boat pointing and numbers and all that sort of stuff. But as I say, that's how it rolls. Sometimes that's what happens. So yeah, I think we dealt with that fairly well. It's about our 5th lap or something around here so far. So most of the course out the back where it's tricky like that, we know fairly well. So yeah, it's good fun day out.
A lot of different conditions out there too. There's sand, there's dust, there's bull dust, there's all sorts of things that can catch you out.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I say, those amount of cars going around here just deteriorates. So what we saw at the start of yesterday, if you were to write pace notes like we do, for example, half of those notes by the end of it don't actually make a lot of sense. So whether it's, little bits of clipping through corners, half a wheel width here and there, and it changes all your numbering system, and then you've got huge ruts and all sorts of different things along the way. So that's part of the challenge, and we enjoy the learning of seeing how that course deteriorates. So good fun day out.
And great for you in terms of the championship.
Yeah. I'm not sure how everyone else has fared up. It's way too early in the year to be, counting all the points, but you want to keep banking them away. So we don't think too much about the championship overall, but yes, our thoughts are to keep banking. So as far as that goes, another successful weekend with that too.
And Glenn's off to Burra, but you're not going there. You're heading somewhere completely different.
Yeah, Burra's too cold for me. I'm going to Portugal. It's about 30 degrees there at the moment. So I've got 2 events coming up in Portugal and then Forest Rally in WA. So looking forward to some sunshine.